guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Nosa and I'm a medical doctor in the UK. So 2 weeks ago I officially turned 30, like I am officially in the 30 gang now, and I filmed like a mini vlog on my birthday. So if you guys would like to watch that, just feel free to jump to the end, because I'm just going to add like a 2-minute snippet of what I got up to on the day and the cakes I had and the balloons and the setup I had. Right now I just wanted to have like a chit chat with you guys, sort of like, you know, talking about some life lessons, that's life advice I've learned in my past 30 years on this earth. And I really feel like I have some, you know, I'm not like obviously I don't know everything in life, I have so much to learn, but I really feel like I have some gems to share with you guys, especially my ladies, okay? Just before we go into the video, guys, I just want to thank Skillshare for kindly sponsoring this video. So obviously last year was my last year in my 20s, and I was like so aware of it. Like I don't think I've ever been so aware of any age before. There's just something, I don't know, about society or something has just made us, or me, feel like turning 30 is that year where you're meant to have everything together, everything's meant to be in place, and you're meant to have figured everything out. And obviously I know now that's a lot of nonsense, but you know, I remember having feelings like looking at younger women like in their early 20s and just thinking, man, like I would never ever be that carefree again. So obviously those thoughts were going through my head every now and then, but you know, turning 30, I've obviously realized some things, and I'm just like, I don't even know why I was so bothered really. Like, what is the big deal about turning 30? I remember this quote my friend sent to me on Instagram saying 30s is the new 20s but with money, and I'm like, yeah. You know, one of the great things about getting older is just like, I personally just find I care less and less what people think about me. I care less and less about impressing people or not upsetting people. And for a long time, especially in my early 20s, even as a teenager, I was just so consumed. I was a slave to this thought of, oh my god, what will people think of me? What will people say about me? What do they think about me? What if I upset them? What if this? What if that? And I'm just like, that is a lot of nonsense. Like, imagine living a life where you're more bothered about what people think and trying to make people happy and at your own expense. There's not going to be any of that anymore for me. I'm going to live life on my own terms, obviously taking into consideration, you know, the opinions of close family and friends, but at the end of the day, it's ultimately my decision what I do with my life and how I live my life and what terms, and I will take obviously people I care about's feelings into considerations, but I can't live my life for anyone else. It is my life. I make my mistakes, I deal with the consequences, and that's just something I've learned. The thing I've learned in my past few years on earth is just forgiving people even when they don't ask for it, even when you feel like they don't deserve it, because there's something about holding on to a grudge, holding on to all these hatred or dislike or strong feelings against someone that consumes you, that takes up all your energy, that doesn't allow you have peace of mind. And I'm just like, why would I put that burden on myself? And you know, speaking of forgiveness, another thing is just being open-minded to people changing. Like, you know, I personally have grown a lot from when I was younger. I've obviously made mistakes, and I would hate that perhaps anyone that has been caught up in any of those mistakes I've made to judge me now based on what perhaps I've done in the past or what anyone has done in the past. So I've learned to be open-minded to people that have offended me or made mistakes or done horrible things to me. I've been open-minded to the fact that perhaps they may have changed, because I want someone else to be open-minded about that fact with me too. Like, people change, people evolve, we grow, we learn, and obviously not everyone does that. Some people obviously lack the ability to reflect, but majority of people can reflect on their actions when they grow older. Even, I'm sure a lot of us find times where we're thinking like, man, I was a bit harsh, I can't believe I used to judge someone for that, but you're doing this now, or things that you thought was such a big deal back then are not really an issue now. And yeah, life is as good as you make it. Like, I feel like I sound like a motivational speaker right now, but I'm just trying to let you guys know of the things I've learned, the lessons I've learned, and the lessons I'm reminding myself every day and working through, because obviously no one's perfect. But like, you know, there's a lot of times where we human beings tend to focus on the things we don't have as opposed to the things we do have. Instead of spending time wallowing and feeling sorry for yourself about you not achieving this or you not having that, you should appreciate more what we have and make the most of what we have, because no matter how crap you might feel your life is, there's someone out there that would pay to live the kind of life you're living. And it's just important to appreciate everything you have at this very moment right now, and believe that whatever you want will come. And even if those things don't come, it's going to be okay. I personally plan to take more control of my life in my 30s. I'm not going to just sit down and let things happen to me. I'm actually going to be intentional about having fun, about making sure that this is my best decade yet. Another thing I've realized, and this is regarding friends, is that some friends are meant to come into your life, even not just friends, relationships. Some relationships or friendships are just meant to come into your life for a certain season to serve a purpose. While they serve a purpose in your life, you also serve a purpose in their life. And not every relationship or friendship you have is meant to last throughout your lifetime. Some things come to an end, not because anything wrong has happened or because anyone has offended anyone. It's just life sometimes, and that's okay. I have friends that a few years ago I was so close to, and now they're more like acquaintances. And then I have acquaintances and they're more like friends now, like close friends. And I'm really, as I'm getting older, learning to appreciate my friends, like my close friends. Another important point or lesson I've learned is when people show you who they are, believe them. Like, actions would always, in my dictionary, speak louder than words. You know, especially for my girls in relationships, like you have guys that would be, or even girls, if you're dating girls or whatever, that will be sending you long ass messages about how much they love you, how much they will do for you, and then the actions don't match. You know, there's a disconnect there. Like, you know, they're always too busy for you. They don't really make any effort into special occasions. And I'm just like, you can't be relying on what someone's saying to you. You have to look at what they're doing. People make time for things they care about, and that's on period. Another important lesson I've learned is that life is too short to spend it hating your body. Obviously, in my 30s, in fact, in my late 20s, I already realized that, man, my metabolism is not as good as it used to be. Regardless, like, I've just learned, instead of me spending all this effort, which I did, even when I was slimmer, I still didn't like my body. I just spent so long not liking my body. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't care what size I am. I'm going to love myself for me. And that doesn't mean in fact, I'm exercising like 5-6 times a week at the moment. I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm making conscious, healthier life decisions. But I'm not going to make that mean that I'm hating what I look like now. I love the way I look. I'm learning to appreciate myself, and I'm not going to spend it feeling sorry about the fact that I've gained a few pounds, or I'm not looking the way I used to look a couple of years back or whatever. I'm just going to love myself, and I think everyone should as well. You can work towards a better you, which is what I'm doing, but life is just too short to spend it being miserable about your body or size. An important lesson is fears are just thoughts, they are illusions. Nothing is as bad as your mind makes it up to be. I'll give you an example. When I started thinking about starting YouTube, oh my god, I literally put it off for months because I was so anxious. I was like, oh my god, what if I have trolls? What if there are all these negative comments about me, about the way I look, the way I talk, the way I literally was overthinking. I put it off for months, and one day, luckily my husband encouraged me as well, I just decided I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to go ahead with this, and actually it's one of the most rewarding things I've done. Like, I feel so much joy when I find, you know, you guys comment on my videos and tell me thank you so much, this helped me. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Imagine if I let those thoughts of negativity and, you know, concern and worrying about what people say stop me from experiencing all this like goodness from YouTube, you guys, and the lovely comments. Imagine if I let that happen. I wouldn't be in this position now where I'm doing what I enjoy. 99% of the comments I get are amazing, and I used to worry so much about the 1% trolls who are basically a non-factor, to be honest. Like, I hardly even get mean comments, and I hope it stays that way. Do not let your failures define you. Sometimes, like, when we experience failure, we soak it up so much that like it almost becomes part of our identity. Like, I can relate to that because, you know, I remember when I failed in King's College Medical School my second year. If you guys haven't watched that video, I'll link it up here. But I spoke about failing from King's College London, and for a while, like, that actually became part of my identity. I was always worried about failing. It just became part of who I am, despite the fact that I got straight A at A levels, despite the fact that I had one of the best IGCSE grades in my year. That all the good results, because of one failure, I started to doubt myself in every way. And I'm happy that I didn't let that like stop me from pursuing a medical degree again. I'm happy I didn't let it stop me from becoming a doctor, and I'm actually doing what I enjoy now. And if you guys remember a very important quote my dad said from that I failed medical school video, it's destiny can be delayed, but it can never be denied. And I really, really, truly believe that. I'm looking forward to my 30s, and I'm sure they're going to be my best decade yet. Cheers with my imaginary glass to many more. Quick interruption, guys. I just want to mention regarding Skillshare. Skillshare is an online platform I really love, and I've actually been recommending them a lot in my recent videos because honestly, it is truly an amazing site. Basically, you can go on there to learn any skills you're interested in. There are thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on there. So for example, I've taken many classes on there, but the one I want to recommend to you guys today is a class related to marketing on social media. So if you're interested in starting like YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever platform you're interested in, I would really recommend you take this class, because I took it because I'm personally trying to grow my brand as well. So why don't you guys go and check it out? It's a class called Context is Key, Social Media Strategy in a Noisy Online World by Gary Vaynerchuk. I hope I said that properly. If you want to check out this video, I've got a free trial for you guys. I'll link in the description box down below, so you can go and check this video out and many other videos on the platform. After the free trial, Skillshare is only less than $10 a month on an annual subscription. So why don't you guys go and check it out and let me know what you think after. By the way, if you want to watch my mini birthday vlog, keep watching. Hi guys! Today is my 30th birthday and I'm like so excited. Let me just show you guys what my place looks like at the moment. So we got this drink because I really like it and they don't sell it in the UK, so we had to order it online. It's like the Moet Nectar Rosé. Okay, if you guys haven't tried this Moet type, try it. All the other ones are crap in my opinion. And then I've got some flowers which are so pretty. And my sister-in-law made me some cupcakes. Thank you, Vie. And she also got me some flowers as well, which is so kind. And then this is my main birthday cake. Oh my god, it's actually so pretty. And I love macaroons as well. So yeah, and if you guys haven't tried Peggy Portions in the UK, I mean, where are you? Seriously, like, Peggy Portions, I love their vanilla cupcakes, but they didn't have it, so we got like another type of cake, which I'll show you guys later, but just to give you an idea, this one has macaroons as well. It's quite small, it's cute. And then we got another set of flowers here, so pretty, with pink and all these summer colors, so gorgeous. And then I've got some cupcakes from this place called Paddy Cupcakes. Thank you, Lamisa. My friend Lamisa got these cupcakes, and apparently they're like Guinness Bailey's cupcakes or something. I'll let you know how that goes. And lastly, some macaroons here as well, and my balloons to remind me that I'm 30. And yeah, pink is I was feeling like pink this time, so this is what I have.
How do you feel on your birthday today?
I'll tell you guys how I feel later, but I feel mostly happy and grateful. I'm alive to, you know, for this milestone. Obviously some people have died this year, last year, and I'm just grateful to be alive, and I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for you, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for your family, I'm grateful for everything. So yeah, thank God. Anita Baker. Obviously, we're in lockdown, so there's not much else you can do besides drink, eat, and dance, really.